All right, everybody, I'm back and my voice sounds better. It is take two of Are You Gonna Stop the Buck or Assign Blame? And so it's Saturday. I'm making my proverbial cup of coffee, camera phone in one hand. I guess you would call it an iPhone. It's dated to call your phone a camera phone. Every phone has a camera in it. Uh, but it's Saturday morning, and I remember growing up Saturday morning, it was seven of us, seven kids, and I'm the oldest, right? Excuse me, that's that frog in my throat again. I'm the oldest, and we had chores, and those chores were sweep and mop the floors, clean the baseboards, sweep the steps, clean the bathrooms, make sure that the couch pillows are fluffed, wash the dishes, all that great stuff, right? And my parents would leave and they would go grocery shopping and shopping for clothes and making sure that we had everything that we needed. And they would come back home and nothing was done in the way that they wanted it done. I'm going to sit this phone down and I'm going to continue to talk while I pour some water. So nothing was done, right? And they would come home and they would look and they would start with the oldest, which is me. And I would say, I thought Dana was supposed to do it. Dana's next in line. Dana said, I think Sarah was supposed to do it. Sarah's next in line. Sarah said, I thought Lydia was supposed to do it. Lydia's next. Sarah, Lydia, Dana, Sarah, all of, and we just went on and on down to Matthias and Gideon and Titus. And she said, why are y'all passing the buck? I gave the responsibility to all of you all to get it done. And you guys couldn't, one, get it done, and two, you couldn't work the buck. But more importantly, in life, it taught me what passing the buck looked like. And in our vocational rehabilitation system specifically, I'm not against government and all of that, but in our vocational rehabilitation system, we get a lot of buck passing, and I get to go to a lot of meetings, from board meetings to SRC meetings to counseling meetings, all across the United States. All right, I was gonna say, if the stove blows up, at least you got it on camera. All right, the stove is lit. All across the United States, and all I hear is this department didn't do this and that department didn't do this. And let me get with Johnny over here in procurement and see what he has to say. And Johnny's on vacation, so this person can't do their job and that person, meanwhile, they're getting a check in the government, and the people that they're serving is still broke and poor. And I never really understood how an agency can blame, oh, it's the county, it's our transfer from this department to that department, it's this leader, it's this director that didn't do this, and still get a check. Never really solve the problem, never really meet the objective, never really get the disabled person employed, but yet they still get a check. And they do it through buck passing, sharing in the ineffectiveness of the program to make sure that as long as everybody is ineffective, then it doesn't look like we're not doing our job. As long as all the states suck at getting people that with disabilities employed, then all the merrier, because we're not, an outlier in this case. We don't have to look at the ineffectiveness of our program and say we're doing a bad job, because everybody's doing a bad job. And so they have these things like best practices. We'll contact Oregon and find out what they're doing to get the results that they're getting. And they'll contact Michigan or whoever, the top states are, which sounds good. It's that bull crap you get in school. But in real life, it really doesn't work that way. When you're looking for a job, employment, when you're looking for work, it's a true task. And that's just an art that we're not teaching. In my next couple of videos, I'm going to talk about the art of hustle. But more importantly, those of you all that are listening, watching now and in the future, we have this unique opportunity right now, today, in today's time, while everybody is trying to figure stuff out because they realize that the old stuff that they've been using hasn't been working. Then now is the time to start implementing the changes that you really want to see. They don't know about self-employment because they really haven't had anyone go through that self-employment track and become a successful entrepreneur. So they don't know how to do it. If there isn't a job that is actively seeking blind people, say like Comcast, do they really know how to go out and get and negotiate for blind people to work for Comcast? No. Meanwhile, we are the ones affected by their inability to get things done as disabled people. So listen, let's go to the board meetings. Let's go to the SRC meetings. Every state has them. And say, hey, these are the types of providers we want. These are the people that we want teaching our disabled people. And this is why. Because the results that the old providers have been providing have not worked. We've had them for 30 years and they haven't worked. So why do we keep using the same providers, getting the same results, yet saying we want something different? So listen, let's change the world. Oh, hold on. I used to have a grammar police. Now I got, is the lights on police. So I made sure the lights were on for the video. One of them is my mom. Shout out to my mom, y'all. Happy birthday, Cynthia Boone. Today is her and my brother, Matthias' birthday. So happy birthday, December 10th. 2016. And listen, let's stop passing the buck like I did growing up, and let's change the world. Let's change the world together. My coffee is ready.